time to move on to the next presentation. So let me introduce to you Miss Fiona Yung. She is the Vice Panel Chair of the English Department at HKUGA Primary School. She is a very experienced English teacher and has focused a lot in her profession on technology-enhanced English teaching and e-learning, including serving on the e-learning committee of her school for many years, supporting the ramping up of technology-enhanced teaching. In fact, she's also a veteran of eTeachers Online, and some of her earlier talks can be viewed on the website, which I mentioned to you at the introduction. Fiona is also the 2018 champion of International Outstanding eLearning Awards, and this year, one of the recipients of the Chief Executive's Award for Teaching Excellence in the English Key Learning area. So very glad to have you back, Fiona. Fiona's passion for innovative teaching has inspired many others, and today she will enhance our understanding of AI applications, which everyone is talking about and thinking about and trying out. So glad to have you here to share your experience, Fiona. It's all yours.
Thank you. So let me get ready my screen. Okay, so everybody can see? Okay. All right, so hi, I'm Fiona, and I want to thank you for taking the time on a Saturday morning to learn. And I've got some stuff to share. And after this morning, I hope that all of us will become smarter in terms of teaching, as all teachers are really busy, and especially ones with kids like myself. And I realized the most important is you don't need more money, but you need more time. Okay, so I hope that you'll take something away from my sharing, an idea or two, so you can achieve some work-life balance and also take care of your well-being. So just a disclaimer again, I'm not a pro, as I've just started using AI and we're all learning along the way. So I'm going to share some of my own experiences and the experiences in my department in the next 19 minutes. So let's take a look. Here's the rundown. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I realized I could not move the slide to where I could go. Okay. Let me try this again. Okay, this one here. Okay. All right, so here's the rundown. I'm going to talk a bit about the current state of education and its challenges, and how our department enhances education with AI, and also some AI tools that we have used and I've used, and some implications and future trends or some thoughts for the future. So I believe that all of you would agree, I believe that all of you would agree that there are some limitations for traditional methods, like it's very time consuming, especially when we have to do some setting assessments, like listening assessments. You have to manually record and assess those materials, because in my department, or I'm not sure if it's in yours, in English department, we're always short of one thing. It's male teachers. And so we don't have male voices for doing the listening assessments, but AI could help us with this. And also, there's a lot of special needs students nowadays. There's a diverse range of learning needs of students, which we aren't having enough time or way to address those. And also the importance of personalized learning experiences for the above children. And of course, as teachers, we have an immense amount of time spent on marking. And after I did some research or tried some things, AI could actually help us with this. So let's take a look. Now, I've got just one statistic here. It's 60% of the teachers in the English team have tried using AI. Actually, I got this number because we've got 6-year levels, and 4-year levels from P3 to P6 have started using AI last year, and especially in setting assessments, because it saves time and manpower. not sure about your school though, you could try this. I will share with you the platform in the next couple of minutes, and then you could jot it down and try it on your own. It's a free account. And also another platform that we use with AI-based adaptive learning algorithms, it could continuously analyze student performance and adjust the content, the pacing, and some teaching methods to cater to each student's individual needs. So in this case, the less able students or students with learning disabilities, they could receive more personalized instruction that can address their specific challenges with these virtual teaching assistants. So let's take a look. So here are some tools which I am going to share, and in this case, you could jot down the names. Oops. Or if you could take a look at this sharing again, you can write it down. So for assessment that I just talked about, we used MERV AI. And Resemble AI is something I researched, which is quite similar to MERV AI. I haven't tried the Resemble one, but we have been using the MERV AI, and I will show you in a moment how it really works. Then for comment writing, one thing that takes a lot of time as well, because in my school, we have to write comments for the report cards, and it's pretty long. It's like a passage for each student. And when I have to teach 2 classes, that's 30 and 30, that's 60 passages, unique, specialized for each student. So Poe or ChatGPT can help. And also another platform is called Magic School. And there's a lot of stuff in Magic School which can help you as well. And it's very easy to access and also play around. So you could write it down and also sign up for a free account. Then for personalized learning, which I'll share a little bit more, the platform is called Amira Learning. And for presentations, the one which I'm using right now is Visme. And this is presentation AI. It claims that if you type up kind of like a document, a plan, and then you could insert that document to the platform, and then it will generate a beautifully illustrated PowerPoint, a presentation. However, I didn't have the time to try that yet. I think after the presentation, I'll try to input my notes in and see what it gives me. Because at the beginning, I tried to add in some notes on the platform to make up this presentation, but it didn't quite look like the stuff I want. So I put that one, and I read through my presentation on Visme, and I really liked it because I'm more familiar with Canva. Not sure if you know about Canva. Canva is also a really popular online platform, which I personally feel it has overtaken PowerPoint, like Microsoft PowerPoint, because of a lot of its additional illustrations or icons or those decorative icons. And a lot of students in my school, they have started using Canva to do presentations since about primary 4. They could handle it very well.
Fiona,
Yes.
can you hear me? Yeah, let me just interrupt you quickly. Sorry. At some point during your talk, we started getting an echo. I don't know if you turned on an additional speaker or
No,
have an
no.
extra microphone.
No, nothing. I changed nothing.
Yeah, several of our participants are saying the echo is making it a little difficult to
I'm in the
listen.
same room, in the same place. Should I
And
stop and then do it again?
maybe, yeah. Let's.
So I stop sharing and then try again.
Okay, let's try that.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing and try it. Okay, thank you for letting me know. But now press the same button.
Are you logged in with your phone as well? Because you had the Zoom.
No, I have never logged in my Zoom on the phone, nothing.
Okay, because we're getting an echo. It might be 2 speakers on or 2 microphones. I'm not sure which.
Nothing.
Okay, we have a lot of e-teachers in participating here. Does anybody have any advice for Fiona? Because we're not in the same room, I'm not sure why she's getting this echo.
Hi, Fiona. Can you try to reconnect your microphone via Zoom? Maybe you can disable your microphone. Do you have another speaker?
You know what? Maybe is it because I share the voice? I pressed the sharing voice button. Let me try again.
Could be, yeah.
Let me set I stop sharing the voice. How about this? How
There
about
is still
this?
an echo. Yeah, there's still an
Yeah,
echo.
still an echo, strangely.
What if I go closer to the computer? Is that better?
If you
Or-
click the little up arrow next to your audio, you
Yes.
can select a microphone. Maybe see what microphone is selected and choose same as system, if that's not already chosen.
It's in Zoom. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
in
it's
Zoom.
Zoom.
the little arrow next to the microphone icon in Zoom.
Okay, wait. Then I should stop sharing this. The microphone, yes. I should choose. It's the same as the system. Yes.
Okay, so I think participants, let's just bear with it because I think if we could probably troubleshoot this, but it might take 5 or 10 minutes. So we can still hear what you're saying. It's just a little bit of a background echo, but I think it's tolerable. So someone is
Okay.
suggesting mute and unmute again. So like
So
you just mute audio and unmute on the Zoom.
is it okay now?
To me, it's okay, but so I think let's just plow ahead.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
It wasn't like that when we tried. So let's meet face to face next year, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So let's go on to grading and marking. When I was preparing for this presentation, I tried to look for grades, other platforms. Gradescope is one of them. I haven't tried because I tried to apply and they have to let me in, and it still takes time. It's been a few days and they have not processed my application. So, but when I was looking at their website, it looks very attractive. Like you could scan your writings and then it could give you a lot of nice feedback and comments. And I've also tried Poe. I was told yesterday by my colleagues that you could actually scan your work and then type in some prompts, as in what you want to have. Like, for example, you scan a piece of writing and then you say you want to point out all the spelling errors or some suggestions for improvement of the content, anything like that. I guess by now, a lot of you are quite proficient with AI, and you could try that. I haven't tried yet, but I've seen it in his phone and he tried it. It's quite nice. But then you have to do the manual marking yourself because it just scans the text, gives you the messages, the suggestions in the phone, and then you could copy it over, which helps you. And then here, I want to show you is how Visme looks like. Not only it could do presentations like I have right now, like the PowerPoint, I want to point out that there's lots of other things it could do. You could see on the top, there's different icons. And the one that I want to point out is social media, because a lot of the schools right now, they actually promote their schools through social media. Like my school, we have Instagram accounts and also Facebook accounts. And I think having an attractive layout of your post would certainly help your school like to have a better image. So some marketing strategies, because this platform is actually used by businesses as well. So I think this is quite nice to share with you. And this is the assessment platform, Merv AI, which I'm going to share with you how it looks like. This is the dashboard, So you can create a project and then you could input the scripts, because it's usually a script with conversation. You type it in Microsoft Word and then you can actually upload it. And I'm going to show you how it looks like now. Wait, it's over here. Sorry, I have moved this bar to the bottom, and then I can see right here. Yes. And I think I need to press share the voice. Okay. All right. So can you all see this screen, right? Now this is how it looks like after you have inserted your document. It will be, you can choose the voice. And then you could choose the voice over here, and then you could input the script. You can make changes to the pitch, the emotions of that person, the speed. If it's a lower primary, maybe you could like make it slower, and it would sound like this.
Continuously until the end of the listening assessment. Please listen carefully, follow the instructions, and answer the questions. Part A. Tom is listening to a podcast on
So you can hear it's actually very clear. Plus, you can actually change it. There's kids, and there's also different accents. If you want American accent or you want British accent, you could change all that. And you could also add in pauses. Like here, pause for 2 seconds, pause for strong, and there's other voices. And this is one I'm sharing that's like only see one person. And then going to part B, you will see you can see this is a conversation. You can see Reggie's voice, Hazel, and then why me? You could listen to a little bit here and see if it works here.
Only if you promise to help me with my assignment.
Now, if I press the play on top, it will go continuously. So this is sort of how it looks like. Then let's get back to here. Okay. Then this is Poe, which I downloaded on my phone and also on the platform on your desktop as well. And then you could type in your prompt. So here, I was trying to have some comments for a group project. And I typed in the prompt like this. It's just all notes, no sentence structures, and it looks like this. So I'll let you take a look. And then I also wrote, please write in the word limit, because if not, it might go very long. And then this is what it gives me. It's really nicely written with good grammar, of course, and then high-level vocabulary and nice sentence patterns. Like you're doing an excellent job. You're able to overcome any disagreements that arose throughout the process, which is admirable. And then clear division of responsibilities. I think I just wrote good division of job duties or labor. So you can see it actually makes your language much better. And of course, by all means, I think to me, AI is to help us enhance our work. So if I look at this and you want to make amendments, which I always do, I just use AI to help me to speed things up and start things off, because I don't have to start from scratch, which is really time-saving for me. And you could also take a look for report card comments. It's the one which really bothers every teacher, English teacher in my school, because we have to write something like this. So my prompt was just easy one on the top. 100 words, you've got a word limit, quieter in class in the past term, occasionally distracted, some improvement can be seen somewhere, and I want the child to be more outspoken, okay? And you can see at the bottom, commendable progress, but displaying a quieter demeanor in class. So it's really nice, and after using Poe, this term, I started using Poe for my report card comments, and I tried to compare the time I used before. And I realized it's similar or sometimes even faster. And in this case, even if it's similar, the one thing that is better than my previous report card comments would be, indeed, the language is much more beautiful. It's nicer. So I really like this. And then you can also use this for setting titles. It's very hard to think of some catchy titles. So glad enough, I was the recipient of the CAT award, and we have to send in an article for the compendium, and we have to think of a really nice title. So we actually thought of a very long one you could see on top, and I was trying to think maybe we can have a shorter title, and I have a few suggestions, and then we have the following 5, which we took one of them and turn it into a little bit of our style as well, but at least we can choose and pick from what it generates for us. And also, when Dr. Taylor was asking me what's the title of my sharing, I was thinking, why don't I ask AI to do it for me since I'm talking about AI? So I wanted 8 to 10 words title for this seminar. And you could see I've chosen the last, which I think is more suitable. So this is really cool. It saves us time, a lot of time. Here is a Magic School AI, and it's really nice. You could actually do it for poll as well. I was trying to set some MC questions for reading assessment. So there's a box you could input in the piece of text, and then it will generate. See, it will generate the questions for you, and of course you can change them. And also at the bottom, there are some higher order thinking questions, which you could use it for long questions, the answers. And it can also make rubrics for you. So again, I tried to put in, this is a P4, the Rodon unit. They have to invent a new candy, just like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then I tried to write down what I want to see in the rubric, like the name of the candy, the special features, side effects, snacking slogan. Now, this is not the best rubric, but at least it, after a few clicks, this jumps out and it saves your time, and then you could edit this. And this one, it's the platform which my school is using with a few students this year to try it out. And this platform is actually used in other countries, and it has shown really big improvement with reading, like reading aloud or reading fluency. And you can see it's like 2.1 times that of the typical students that have not used it. It's like this. It listens to the student and it records the students reading aloud, and then it will assess his or her mastery continuously, and then it will give personalized tutoring to have the child. So I will show you a short clip on this. It's about 2 minutes. It explains better than I do.
Every child deserves a chance to become a reader.
All cats are innately curious.
Hold on. Let's review innately.
Amira is like a personal tutor. She adjusts herself to every single student.
Instead of sitting down with one individual student, I could have 4 students on the computer, all reading different passages at their level.
You're going to be taking a reading test to show your teacher and me how well you read.
Every year, Tom's school has a farm.
With
It stopped.
Amira, you can see exactly what the student did on the test. You can absolutely see that her oral fluency was really low and just not low enough to get on the teacher's radar. All of the other assessments hadn't flagged this student. She slipped through the cracks up until we had Amira.
What we do with the data that we obtain is provide the systems of support that the students need. Our instruction is going to become more effective and customized. This is exactly how students should and will be assessed in the future.
Would you like to read a story to me?
You like the doll.
You did a wonderful job.
I love when Amira makes them stop and makes them say a word 3 times.
Winter, winter, winter.
Move the first red ball into the first box and say the first sound. Then move the other balls into the boxes and say each sound.
G. U. A. B.
we can help kids read while they're away from us and while they're with us. Amira takes away the anxiety and the stress, not only from my teachers and my parents, but from my students. There's no way that teachers can humanly possible provide that one-to-one intervention and micro intervention support that Amira does provide.
They say that
she's become a friend and a safe space for our kids to share their reading growth and their reading practice every day.
All right, so I really like this platform because you could see they have some micro interventions. And you can see the fluency growth with Amira is they have got a reading model, a science behind it. There's a decoding, the language structure, the syntax, the background knowledge, and then it goes through the child with assessment and screening, and then it comes out with different micro interventions. There's also one you have not seen it in the video. It's lip sync intervention, which the child will see the lips, the video of the lips, showing how to pronounce that word, which really helps. Sometimes, like for F sounds or TH sounds that they might mix up, as one example. And towards the end, I'd like to share that I think AI in our education right now really revolutionized teaching and learning. As we look into this because it's not just about understanding the AI, because AI is actually shaping our future. And I think that we as educators should learn a lot more about it, because the kids are digital natives, as we mentioned this like quite a few years ago, and they are actually using it. Like in a primary 6 project, one of the groups are all boys, and they're not good at drawing or designing, but one boy is really good with ICT. And then he used AI on his storyboard, which I could see obviously is not hand-drawn or human designed. It's designed by AI. But then, I mean, with their own fallbacks, they try to use AI to find ways to fix that. And also they could give really nice presentations, which the other groups have girls can do it manually. So it actually tells me that kids nowadays, they are using AI now, like right now. And I think that this is a very critical skill in the 21st century. And in the future, I believe that their jobs will need them to use AI as well. So I guess it not only reshaped the educational landscapes with all these personalized learning experiences, it actually reshaped the whole world. So there are challenges and opportunities. And I guess the challenge is we need to learn it right now and pick up what the kids are already doing so that we could enhance their learning and enhance our own teaching. And so I guess we can keep learning and understand more about AI so that we can push the boundaries of what's possible with AI and with our teaching and learning. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Fiona. Really appreciate you sharing your experience with us. So we can see that there is a very broad range of resources out there that teachers have access to now. So I think that this is a period of very kind of active experimentation with what works. So nice to have your insights. I think we'll have a few questions for you during the roundtable portion. So thanks again. Let me share screen and introduce